Have you heard of the term throning? Well, imagine this. You're scrolling through Instagram and you see a picture of that one person who seems to always be dating someone famous, powerful, or incredibly popular. And you start wondering, are they just lucky in love, or is there something else going on here? Stay tuned to find out why throning is such a hot topic right now. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Helene, clinical psychologist and relationships expert. Today we're diving into the world of throning, when someone dates a person not for love, but for status. It's about choosing a partner who elevates your social standing, someone who makes you look more important just by association. But here's the thing, throning isn't new. It's just the latest name for a game that's been played for centuries. From high school cliques to Hollywood power couples, people have always sought to boost their reputation through their relationships. At its core, throning is dating someone primarily to enhance your own reputation. It's about ego, clout, and social standing. The person being throned is put on a pedestal, not because of who they are, but because of what they represent. It's dating someone because they have a massive social media following, they're a big name in their industry, they have an influential network, and being seen with them makes you look better. Basically, if your main reason for being in a relationship is to soak in someone else's prestige, you're throning. Why is Gen Z so into throning? While throning has always existed, it's particularly exploding in Gen Z dating culture, and here's why. Number 1, social media obsession. In a world where who you're seen with can make or break your online presence, dating someone influential is like gaining instant VIP status. 2, clout as currency. For many young people, having a verified partner can be just as valuable as money. If dating someone makes you more relevant, more followed, and more respected, it's a win. 3, FOMO and status anxiety. With everyone constantly showcasing their best lives online, the pressure to be with someone is higher than ever. And what better way to prove your worth than by dating a high-status partner? 4, transactional dating culture. Modern dating is often about what someone can bring to the table, whether it's financial security, influence, or connections. Romance can sometimes feel more like networking. 5, pop culture influence. We constantly see celebs, influencers, and even regular people strategically dating for status. From Hollywood relationships to reality TV, throning is practically normalized. In short, throning is the perfect dating strategy in an era where visibility, influence, and social currency matter more than ever. So, is throning always bad? Here's the twist. Throning isn't always problematic. If both people are aware of the dynamic and are cool with it, then it's just a mutually beneficial arrangement. After all, many high-status couples leverage their relationships for career growth, exposure, and influence. The real issue is when one person thinks the relationship is real, while the other is just using them. And this happens when the throner pretends to be emotionally invested, but is only in it for status. The throned person misinterprets the relationship as genuine. The relationship is built on clout, not connection. So once the status boost fades, so does the interest. And this is where things get messy, painful, and even manipulative. How to spot if you're being throned? Worried you might be someone's status accessory? Watch out for these red flags. They're obsessed with your reputation. They constantly talk about your social standing, connections, or how being with you looks. They flatter you excessively. Compliments are great, but if they seem too over the top, they might just be trying to keep you on the pedestal. They're different in public versus private. They treat you like royalty when others are watching, but act distant when it's just the two of you. They name drop constantly. They love bragging about who they know and might even try to use your name for social clout. They aren't there when you need them. If they disappear the moment you stop being useful to their image, that's a huge sign. They jump from one high-status partner to the next. Look at their past relationships. Do they have a pattern of only dating big names? If these signs sound familiar, you might just be sitting on a throne you didn't ask for. How to avoid being throned. If you don't want to be treated as a status symbol, but rather as a person, here's what to do. First, lead with authenticity. If you showcase only your success, wealth, or influence, you might attract people who care only about that. So let them see you, not just your status. Next, test their real interest. See how they respond when you talk about your struggles, passions, and daily life beyond your public image. Notice how they act in private. If their energy changes when no one is watching, that's a red flag. Set boundaries. If someone's trying to use you, call it out. A genuine connection will never feel transactional. So, my final thoughts. In today's social media-driven world, throning is more common than ever. But while it might seem like a fast track to status, it rarely leads to real, lasting love. So ask yourself, are you building relationships based on status or on something real? Because the strongest relationships aren't about clout, they're about connection. What do you think? Have you ever seen or experienced throning? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into modern dating. See you next time.